Good evening. My name is Brightops, and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2. Now, last time, as we can see from, since we're Chief Barney of Maine, we may have made a bit of a misjudgment in that we tried to assassinate our king. Mostly because I will admit it was mostly because he because he booted out a fellow count that we were planning to declare war on and take his territory, and claimed it for himself, so we tried to have him killed, which hasn't really worked out for us since, well, the assassination attempt failed, our king knows we tried to murder him, and he's kind of pissed off, as you can imagine. Now, at this point, I will admit, after some thought, I can't really fault the guy for deciding to kick out some of the more useless counts. After all, I'm fairly certain that one of the rules to being a good ruler is to limit the number of people who are important to your continued running of things. Unfortunately, he just happened to do it in a way that's kind of gotten our way of increasing our own personal power. This also has a bit of a problem because, well, he's gonna want us dead or arrested or something. So at this point, we kind of need to have him killed. Preferably before he gets us. And then after that, we are probably gonna have to have his children killed. Namely, his sons. Simply because they hate us for trying to murdering Daddy Dearest. We may also have to assassinate his daughter, but that's not quite as high on the priority here. Oh yeah, speaking of priorities, we should probably think about marrying our daughter off. Now let's have a quick look-see here quick look here religious-wise, just to see what faith are you. Okay, the king of the neighboring kingdom is in fact of our religion. And let's see, he's got a son. He does have a son. He isn't of age just yet, but if we were to arrange a betrothal between... Oh, wait. That might be a daughter. Yes, that would be indeed a daughter. God damn it. So we can't really benefit there. We might, however, arrange marriage. No. No. That is unfortunate. Unfortunately, we were trying to reach out and make some sort of alliance in this direction, but unfortunately, the heir to the country, the steward, is lowborn, which is a problem because lowborn people cannot actually marry women from a established house unless it's matrilineally. And unfortunately, it seems that his king does not want to marry off his steward to us, which is a problem. Let's see, you were viciously devoured by the king. Oh, that's the kid that the king over here ate. Though, actually, what's happening over here? There's some sort of war going off. Let's see. Okay, here we are. Let's see. Diplomacy. Defending against... Oh, ho, 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 oh. Ooh, that is good. See, this guy declared a holy... King Glorin the Cannibal declared war against us last time for a holy war. And he lost that war. And from the looks of it, at least 4 of his neighbors have decided that it's because he's lost so many troops trying to take us on, that now is the perfect time to take a chunk out of him. So let's see, we've got at least one who's trying to conquest territory, another who's contesting different territory. Actually, wait, no, it's the same territory. We've got at least 2 people who are fighting, who are trying to claim the same area. So they're probably going to be against each other. Let's see. Chief Ludworm of Worms is currently kicking the crap out of trying to claim a different area from the first 2. So good for him, he might actually get to keep it. We've got at least 1 holy war for Flanders. And we've got a truce with us for the time being. So, hang on, where's Flanders, just for... Okay, there's a holy war currently being fought over here. Oh, wait, no, not you. It's you. So he's fighting... He is fighting against... basically a count. I'm pretty sure this guy's just a normal count, but he's an independent one. And he's of our religion, and he's decided to go and invade, to take Flanders while it's weak. Good for him. I can respect that. Actually, are you... Yeah, wait, you were married. Let's see, your son is also married. Let's see. Can we arrange a betrothal here? No, that's a daughter again. God damn it. It's not my fault. It really isn't. All eggs look the same, and apparently you don't get the little debuffs that you'd get for females. That lets you know, oh, this is a girl. Okay. I might just have to see who the hell can I actually marry my daughter off to. Seems to be a good question. So she's 20. This is our eldest. Let's see. We've got... I will admit, preferably, I would like someone who's relatively close by. Of our faith would be highly welcomed. Preferably not possessed. Actually, where are you? Where? Go to location. Hang on. Just... Sorry, doing this again because I've lost track of him. Oh, there he is. You're there. Honestly, I'm actually kind of okay with this pairing. Alright, now let's see. Quick check. Can we... We still have a ridiculous amount of plot power to actually kill this guy. And potentially we can get a little more. Okay, he's accepted, she is gone. Can we send a small gift of gold? And it just occurs to me that because she owes me a favor, I could have just bloody asked. Oh well. So daughter's gone off. Daughter's gone off. The king can effectively have my head if he wanted to. Granted, I think we have enough troops that, yes, he can probably call up his army. But okay, wait, we might not have to. Let's see. Co-conspirator High King Chief Scorch has assembled a party of mercenaries that will ambush the king disguised as highwaymen. I am assured he will not survive the encounter. Okay, let's hope like hell. Alright. While we're doing that, we're going to have a look at another aspect of the game. The societies. Now, I will admit, societies can vary a bit, but let's have a look, see what we got. We got the Hermetic Society, which, oh, wait. Yes! The king is dead. The mercenaries ambushed him, and he is dead. Hoorah! So he died under suspicious circumstances. It is not connected to us, but fight pot has been received. Let's hang on. We'd like you to back our plot to fabricate a claim. Chief Scotch of Barry, where the hell are you? Go to location. Barry. Where are you? Hang on, we'll just gonna pause it for a second just to see where I can find this guy. Let's see, where is Barry? Go to location. No, it's not you. Not you either. Chance, High Chief of Barry, where is it? Where are you? Because he's here, he is listed, he is landed, I just can't find the stupid thing. Am I just blind or something? Oh, wait. High Chief Scorch of Barry. You don't like me too much, but you currently like me better than the kid does. You know what, I'll back him. I'll back his plot to put him in charge. He might like me more. Oh, there he is. So if he makes his play, he becomes king. The current royal family gets booted, or might be limited in strength. Who knows? How many troops can you raise? A lot more than me, which is unfortunate. Because how old are you? You're 9. God damn it, I really just wanted the one area, but no, I'm not allowed to have it. Because he decided to grab a whole lot of territory. Shit. Okay. No, you're not the one I'm looking for. But see, do you have... See, you don't like... Yeah, you're a daughter. Unfortunately, you're married. Damn. Okay, family first. My daughter likes me. Yay. But if nothing else, we at least have the benefit of we're no longer about to be arrested or murdered by our liege. Yet. I might actually have to have you... Yep, let's do it. At this point, just murder everyone we can. Can we call in that favor? Let's see what plot. Catalog of Cortland. Wait, you've already got one? Alright. Apparently we can't call in that favor, but whatever. We shouldn't have too much difficulty killing the kid. That is sad, but right now I kind of have to cover all bases at this point. But yes, societies. Our 3 societies we have the option of being a part of. We have the Hermetic Society, which are... Basically, they're people who want to... They're learned people who want to discover the secrets of the universe, more or less. Unfortunately, we are... Actually, why can't we join this society? Let's see, one of these must be true. Oh. Okay, we apparently can't join the Hermetic Society because we're tribal. Damn. Damn. The other 2 options are the Assassins. The elusive Assassins consider themselves the true followers of the Heavenly Wheel, and will do anything to further the advances of the... however you pronounce it, faith, and protect their fellow believers. Consisting of loyal lawyers as well as competent spies, wielding manipulation and social skills as expertly as a dagger. They specialize in asymmetrical warfare, striking hard at the heart of their enemy. I might join this one, actually. It's a secret society, but I might join it. And the Eternal Darkness's own. Those who serve the Mad Jester hide in our midst, dedicating their depravities and perfidies to nefarious gods and spirits. Every transgression is a hymn, every murder a roar of defiance against the word of the Heavenly Wheel. Such dark sacraments are rewarded handsomely. Cultists are said to be gifted with unnatural lifespans and all manner of otherworldly powers. Let's see, why? Okay. We'll send a little message out there just to find out where... Ah. It seems that one of the dukes has decided to rouse an army and is going to march over here. Okay, fine, you know, whatever. Let's see, actually, hang on. Okay, we can't... Attacking him, probably not a good idea. We could try to claim Parch, but unfortunately, as we've seen, he's got a lot more troops than we do. And he's slowly building them up fairly quickly, whereas we have a max of 400. And unfortunately, we don't actually have any proper allies. Because I'm fairly certain that you are... Actually, we'll see if you're... We'll see if we can... Yes, we can. We can arrange a betrothal. That could be useful here. Alright, we'll arrange a betrothal between us and the imbecile son of the of High Chief Deathwing of Borealis. Because we can advance that into something further. Oh yes, and we also have also going to show off a little bit. When it comes to tribal settlements, the only two buildings in your lands that require money to build are your hill fort and the market village. The hill fort just provides increased levy size, increases the fort level so it's harder to siege, and increases your retinue size. We haven't gotten the retinue yet, so we're not worrying about that. And Market Village, of course, also increases retinue size, but also increases the amount of gold you make every month. Prestige, on the other hand, allows you... Oh, we've gained charitable. Okay, during a particularly heated argument in the council, Lindworm stepped in as you were about to make a fool out of yourself. He was able to argue for your point, not only saving your face, but also winning the argument for you. It is obvious that Windward's smooth talking was the sole reason for your success, and denying that fact will likely paint you in a bad light. Why not? We owe someone a favor, and in exchange we gained a lot of prestige, which we can take advantage of. Because when you're tribal like this, prestige can be used to purchase buildings. It's actually kind of a fine line, because prestige is kind of important for tribal societies. Because the more you have, the higher your standing. But if the more people like you, because you're, you know, this really prestigious guy. Okay. We've bribed a hunter to take the kid out into the woods. Maybe we'll send the wife a letter. I will admit, okay, she's not interested. I didn't want to have to kill the king's kids, I really didn't, but they hate me because I tried to kill Daddy, and I would rather just clear it out and be done with it. I don't know who exactly is going to take over once they're dead. Okay, success. The hunter did what he was paid for and made sure the 9-year-old king never returned from the hunting trip. He will be kept quiet about his ghastly deed to save his own skin, if nothing else. So there goes another king. So King Death... Okay. So it seems that the former... Oh, wait. No. Wait a second. Where the hell did you come from? Hang on. Sorry, just... Where is it? Where's family tree? Where the hell have you come from? Cause he's literally come out of nowhere. I don't know who this guy is. Alright. Though you seem to be at war, you're attacking over here. So... Oh, it's... Yes, it appears... Okay, it would appear that... Yes, it would appear that our king from Boyus has actually stepped forward and actually become the new risen up to become the new king. He's rather neutral to me, though I kind of hate his guts. Though I'm gonna now try and sway him a bit to try and get him to like me, because that would be good. And there is a reason I'm trying to get him to like me. Because I think he's very much overburdened himself. He's gotten a fair few more things to his name than he can actually properly handle. There are negatives to that kind of thing. And in fact, I might just... Yes, I might just try and earn a bit more of his favor by joining his war and offering my own troops to help him. Granted, it's not really necessary. We're already winning the war pretty handily, but earning a little bit additional prestige just for joining. We don't actually have to commit any troops to this. We're just joining his war solely so that he'll like us more. And there are reasons for this. We're going to abandon grooming an heir for the moment, because I want to take advantage of something. We are going to acquire trying to get the ambition acquire a title, which means that we can ask our liege for a title. Does not have an opinion on rested land. Okay, we'll lose some prestige, and he'll like us a little bit less for it, but we can ask, because we do have a claim on. Okay, let's see. Game the... Okay, not the land I was after, but he gave us additional land. He's given us EU over here. So we now owe... You know what? I'll take it. It wasn't particularly the land I was after, but why the hell not? Well, as I said, we'll go with it. So that's boost our troop capacity up by a fairly decent amount. Fairly decent. Only 200, nothing to write home about, but we can work with this. We can definitely work with this. And we can start spending some prestige, because he gave us a title, we earned additional prestige. And it's actually given us a foothold into Normandy. Admittedly, actually winning over Normandy is kind of a problem. Just simply because, well, the only person who... Well, our king has land in Normandy. He owns 2 of the provinces. And that makes actually claiming the thing kind of difficult. Because, well, I'm fairly certain our king is the one who holds the Duchy of Normandy. So actually getting him to let it go, not gonna be a bit difficult. You know what? Screw it, we're just going to take a moment to earn some prestige, some glory and all that by kicking the crap out of a much weaker army than us. Though we probably... Can't, yeah, we can't really come at them from any direction other than over a river. Which sucks. Let's see, I've been spending more time with my wife Worm lately, and though, of course, we did not marry for love, I can tell it is growing. So, okay, the wife is at least has positive feelings for us now. Might not be amazing, but at the moment at the moment, considering that we started off in the negative, I will take it. I'll take positive affection. Yeah, this army here is screwed, and we got to join in at the last moment. Hooray! So we have at least done something. Not a whole lot, but something. Let's see, most guests have departed, and evening has turned into early morning. Yet Zemmel and I are still in deep conversation. We are talking about religion, righteousness, how to do the right thing. He expresses his admiration for those willing to give their life fighting for their beliefs. Oh, I agree. If only I could be more like them. Which makes sense. We are very intrigued and we are very martial. We are quiet for a moment, both seemingly contemplating these devoted souls. Then Exensel looks up at me, a curious intensity in his gaze. That is not an impossible wish, Barney. Are you ready to kill, and if they will get it, get killed to defend the words of the Heavenly Wheel and the Chronicles of Reality? I am, and you say there is a way? Okay. I do, Barney, says Zenitzel with a solemn, almost ceremonial voice. There is an order devoted to the Heavenly Wheel, one that defends those true of faith and bring vengeance to their persecutors. The assassins are always in need of champions. Think it over, and someone might reach out. Okay. Hey, I'll think it over. If someone reaches out and wants me to be a part of it, I'll happily be a part of it. Because it doesn't look like doesn't look like we'll be in any particular... Because let's have a look here. What? See, I'm not quite sure if there's any actual, heretical needs for joining this order. My eyes open, seeing only darkness. For a moment my mind is blank, before the first thoughts get through the haze of sleep. Why did I wake up? A deep man's voice cuts through the silence, startling me. The time has come for you to profess your devoutness to the Heavenly Wheel. I'll declare glory to the Heavenly Wheel. Let's see. Excellent. I turn my head towards the voice. A hooded figure steps out of the shadows by the tent opening, and a hand appears from underneath the cloak, handing out a piece of parchment. Before we continue, you must sign this, a written pledge of allegiance to the Grand Master of the Assassins. A routine safety measure. Okay, let me find a quilt. As soon as I lift the tip of the quill from the parchment, the hooded man snatches it from the desk. The Grand Master will be pleased, Chief Barney. You will receive an invitation to our stronghold, but for now, go back to bed. You will need the rest. The next moment, he is gone. See how many troops can you bring to bear? About the same, a bit more than I do. But a little bit more. And I don't really have much in the way of good commanders. Okay, let's see if we can actually... Yeah, we'll promote one. Cost a little bit of gold, but... Let's see. Yeah, you'll do. We'll make you a commander. Because at the moment we've got... We have very poor commanders. And why not? We'll throw another one. He's a good one. And we'll get rid of Errol. Because if I want people actually leading our armies, we want them to be competent. Let's see, Chief Barney, you are hereby invited to the Assassin's Stronghold in Chartez. Arrive at the village in a fortnight's time. One of our people will collect you there. Until then, keep safe and breathe not a word of this meeting to any living soul. Okay, is that like an intrigue thing, or... No, it doesn't appear to be. Wonderful. You know, I'm just going to stop backing this plot. Because I was willing to back a claim against, you know, the royal family who hated me. New guy I'm kind of alright with. Let's see, the journey to the tribe is comfortable, however the dwindling mountain path to the assassin's stronghold was a torment to tread. As I finally arrive at the castle, my guide brings me to the main tower where I am introduced to propagandist Barney. I am ready to serve. There was no time for peasantries, not even a moment to catch my breath before he leads me through another door leading a spiraling stone staircase. We descend in silence. The stair ends and the propagandist opens another door, revealing a gloomy basement room and a figure kneeling on the floor. Who is that? See, this, propagandist Barney said solemnly as I enter, is your test. With these words, he pulls the hood from the woman's head. It is Chieftess Worm, my wife. The shock in her eyes was mirroring my own. This woman is an enemy of our faith. End her. What? Okay. He offers me a dagger. Actually, hang on. Closed. Okay. Thinking this through, there... Yes, let's do this. Sorry. Just to explain what I'm planning to do. With her dead, I plan to try and basically end up marrying the chiefness of Khan. Because if I can get married to her, not only would this mean I can basically take over her territory, but with a lot more ease. Let's see, kneel in front, he recites the oath of the assassins, and I repeat after him. As he speaks the final words and inducting me into the order, he smears the blood across my cheeks. Stand up. We are now a part of the Assassin Society. We admittedly had to murder my wife, but... I'm single again. Okay. Let's see, young Naga has finished her education in the faith. She has all the base skills, so she is a dutiful cleric. Good for her. She is my middle child. Let's have a look at her. 4, 2, 5, 5. She's not the greatest character ever. She's kind of average. But I like her, and she's already betrothed to... Smokey of the Stars, the bloody imbecile. Actually... yeah. Let's see... Okay, you're a male, so I can't marry... How old is your mother? 38. I don't know when dragons become... Oh. Okay, we can't really do anything with you. And you're 5 years old. So that's not good. Alright, religion. Let's see what we can do. Actually, you're not a bad one. Neither are you. Actually, I'm inclined to go... Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to deal with Khan the old-fashioned way. Yes, she likes me, but not a whole lot I can do about it. It sucks, but whatever. At least now we have a fairly good wife. And we can definitely make her... We can definitely make her the new Spy Master. Over Errol. Okay, you apparently did not want to be... Alright, we'll try and appease her, as one is wont to do. She will now be our court musician. To be fair, she does have a decent singing voice, so it's not so bad. Let's see. By any other name, my lord, Scorch approaches me with an armful of scrolls. Would you do me the honor of bestowing a nickname upon me, my lord? Okay. So why do you want a nickname? We shall call him Scorch the Handsome. And he shall be my chancellor despite the fact that he is ugly as sin. I didn't want to give up prestige in order to give him, you know... Okay, let's try and win the wife over just so that, once again, she actually likes me. Because I would rather she not be a pain in the ass. It makes life so much easier. See, she seems happy to talk to me. That's fine. Yay. Let's see, can we just declare... No. Not without paying of... Actually, we could pay some piety. Let's see, your planning has filled me with purpose. Wonderful. So because of that, she actually has a positive opinion of me now. And because she has a positive opinion, she's no longer a malcontent. She's more of a pragmatist. Hurrah. Let's see. Hello. Hello. Oh, yes. Yes. Wait, no. No. Damn it. Damn it. No, this can work. On the plus side, it would seem that our king has decided to create a few additional counts in order to, divvy up the land he has. And the thing is, he has given one of the areas that we are trying to claim is, well, now under a different chief than him. A different count, as it were. So we can potentially take that. And I believe this war we're after is to conquer this territory here. Now, I'm not sure if he's going to plan to keep it, because let's have a look-see. The problem is our king can actually hold this land. He can actually hold the area. Which kinda sucks, because, well, if he holds that area, then that means he gets more troops, which makes it harder for us to actually take land from him. See, I'm fairly certain that... No, it shouldn't be. But for some reason I can't help but feel like Perch here is the capital. I don't really know why. Let's see, Duchy of Paris. It's over there. Let's see what's happening while we're waiting for things to happen over here. Because we are slowly building up a fairly decent army. Because upgrading the few upgrades we've gotten so far, plus the upgrades in the new territory, we've gone from 400 troops to having a max of 800. So we've already moved up in the world. Let's have a quick look over here. Actually, what happened to Charlemagne? What happened here? Because I don't remember this being a kingdom. But apparently this dragon has married a nice elephant bride, so good for him. But let's have a look-see. Who's in charge? Okay, the cannibal. King Cannibal has been made incapacitated. He's still alive, and it looks like he's managed to hold on to Flanders, so he did actually win that holy war. But he's definitely taken a beating. He has definitely taken a hell of a beating. And it looks like his heir is... Oh, his heir is incompetent as shit. Just, he's dull. He's not... I mean... I would like to say that he's not horrible, but his best skill is a diplomacy of 8. He has no marshal, he has no stewardship. Once he becomes king, which... Considering that the current guy is incapable and bedridden and not really able to do anything, and has actually got a regent in charge. Let's see, my daughter Naga has not been herself lately. I've noticed how she has lost weight and is overcome by episodes of intense fatigue. Apparently is a cancerous growth that is sucking the life out of her. Call the court physician at once. Oh, she's got cancer. Oh, she's 16. No. Okay, one child's lacking education focus. Okay, youngest daughter. And we've gained some new territory. Yay. So let's see, what are you good at? You can go martial, you can go stewardship. You could go intrigue, but that kind of cancels itself out. Let's see, my obesity and my hunger for food has left me with no desire left in my body. All that is left to me is to eat, eat, and eat. They all resent me, especially my courtiers. It was devastating to hear Negin's harsh critique. How my constant eating and bad table manners is revolting to everyone, and that I surely need a diet. Yep, that's hurtful. And my youngest daughter, I think I'll have you go into stewardship. I feel like she would do well there. Okay, so who owns... Okay, so our king currently holds currently decided that he wants to hold this territory as well. Not the greatest ever, but not the worst. And screw it, we're going to take a slight hit to piety, but we've declared war. We declared war on our neighbor here. We're gonna take at least some of our home duchy. Because if I can just get one more piece of this Dutch... Actually, we might just be able to pull that off. Let's see, we voted for as a return of favor. That's not bad, we can deal. See, Glaring and Dragoon are going to go in and kick the shit out of this poor son of a bitch. Because not only do we have more men than them... Oh. River crossing, not good, but we've got... Yeah, we actually have commanders, which works in our favor a great deal. And fairly good ones too, because once you get over 10, you're considered masterful at something. Granted, you can get to ridiculous levels, but... Yeah, we just massacred this poor bastard. Let's see, how much... Yeah, he lost a lot of his army. Now we just have to conquer... just a lay siege to his area. And then we'll see about taking this position down here, and we can declare ourselves a duke. Yes, we can work with this. We still need a son, though. Let's see, and our kills we've got. Let's see, our wife, at least 2 kings, and 1 guy we had crucified. Good God. See, here's the thing. I don't particularly want EU here. I don't particularly like the fact that they're laying siege to it, but But it's like pretty much the case of I don't particularly need it. Want or need it. So we're probably gonna have to sacrifice that at some point. Which is sad, but what can you do? So you're indifferent, you've got Yours was no, yours was a daughter. You only have a daughter so far. Let's see. And your heir, the steward, is lowborn and unmarried. So this could get interesting in the future. Quick glance over, and apparently the king is still alive. I'm kind of surprised, because usually when a king becomes incapable, they tend to be removed from power fairly quickly. But no, he's not dead. Which is surprising, to say the least. Let's see, what abilities do we have as an assassin? Let's see, power, attempt to abduct. Let's see, right-clicking at the portrait of character a lower tier than Duke, or relative to someone a lower to attempt to abduct and imprison them with the help of your brother and the assassins in exchange for divine power. We can borrow money from the order. We can donate money to the assassins, and we can use Harish. Let's see. It helps. Let's see, it's basically some sort of drug. In order to receive helpful visions, this may negatively affect your health. Let's see, if we go up, we can intimidate, we gain a bit more intrigue and lots of plot, power, defense, and murder. As well as we can intimidate rulers for favors. Okay, the siege was a success. We can declare victory. This area is now ours. Wonderful. And you know what? We'll also build a weaponsmith in the area. Let's see. You know what? We can potentially borrow some money. Which I might do. Request for a loan. I trust you'll pay the back sum within a reasonable time and as soon as you are able. Okay, we can... Alright, we'll do it. We'll borrow 250. We will have to pay them back to 250 gold. We will have to do that at some point. I'm okay with that. But the main reason I borrowed that gold is so that we can invest it into markets. Because if we can get some markets going here, then that means that, well, we will be able to earn back money, a lot more money fairly quickly. We increase the amount of cash we're making. That helps us out a bit in the long run. And I'll even upgrade the one in EU. See, my attempts to win her over are going well. She likes me. Yay. Let's see, our king likes me, because I helped him with his war. Also good. Let's see, you're next on the list of people we need to take out. And honestly, I'm inclined to get that over and done with sooner rather than later. Unfortunately, because he's not our immediate neighbor. So we would actually need to... we would actually need to have a proper claim on that one. Sort of like how we have it over here, but I'd rather not pick a fight with our liege. He will kick the absolute crap out of us. Especially once he starts calling in his vassal allies. Because apparently he's got a few of them. Yeah, he's allied with a few people. Apparently he's allied with me, but for some reason he doesn't like me very much. Alright. The youngest daughter, I should probably look into betrothing you to someone. If only to gain a bit more... Actually, yeah, that'll work. That'll work nicely. We're betrothing our youngest daughter to the heir of Khan. Which will hopefully keep her very happy. Then we can use that to make an alliance with them. Which might not sound like much, but having an additional 700 troops never hurt anyone. Well, in theory it'll hurt the enemy, but whatever. No one gives a damn about them. Okay. I think this might be a good position to basically pause it for now. We've assassinated the old king and replaced him with King Deathwing. We're spending time with our youngest daughter. Good. Good. Let's see, we've spent some time with our family. We are currently making plans to try and ascend to... Well, technically we would be considered a high... To give you an idea, we would be considered a high chief, but by accounts we would be a duke, basically. Though, that's kind of hindered by the fact that our king currently holds 2 of the actual realms we need. So we're going to have to push into... We're going to have to take this one in order to secure the 51% we need to become a duke. And once we become one, we can potentially be able to just convince our king to give us titles. At some point. Now we're gonna have to pay the assassins back at some point. That's something that needs... You know what, we'll just run through to the rest of the year. Just why not? But yeah, we're gonna have to pay the assassins back. Because unlike the other group of religious people that we borrowed money from and haven't actually repaid yet, that's just a straight up penalty to temple vassals. They don't particularly like us. But yeah, the assassins tend to take a bit more of a sharp and pointy means of getting their money back. Let's say I found my superior companion Mortalis has a guilty pleasure. Despite his somber appearance, when no one is watching, he feasts on wine and treats. I have requested a meeting with him and dropped a hint about my recently acquired knowledge. How should I use it to my advantage? Let's see, I could use it for some I want some of its influence, which gives me divine power, but we become bitter rivals. Or I must win his trust by a promise to be on his side. Huh, so you're a hedonist little bugger. And you are of our faith, but you're a part of a different kingdom. You know what? I'm inclined to go with bitter rivalry, simply because I don't... Hang on, before we do that, hang on, let's have a look at my court. Who doesn't like me? Let's see. Earl doesn't. Our Marshal dislikes me a little bit, because he despises gluttony, but other than that, screw it, we're going to blackmail the bugger to get some influence. Let's see, and as we go up, let's see. So we rule up, when we go up, we increase our intrigue some more, increase all the plot power things as well as the ability to hire special ships with divine power. And if we can reach Grand Master, not only do we get a fair bit of stuff going for us, but we get to raise an army of assassins, and the power of Mark for Death enables right-clicking the portrait of an adult to mark them for assassination in exchange for divine power. This will encourage other members of the assassins to go after your mark. Lower-ranking members are very likely to agree to your diplomatic requests. See, who exactly is the Grand Master of... So, basically, the current Grand Master of the Assassins is a chief in Genevus, I think. Yeah, Grandmaster is the chief of Genevus. With the current heir, Chief T of Marsen, who is not only an elephant, but a part of a different kingdom, who absolutely despises his lord for being a ruthless bastard. So we're not an overly big order, actually. We can actually go and have a quick look at people, because we are currently... Here, we are currently Chief Barney. We're not the lowest ranked person ever, but we've got... The Assassin Order currently has 35 members. And you know what? Can I... No, it seems I can't actually invite my wife to join. Which kinda sucks. I might be able to... Yeah, nah, never mind. Never mind that. But at any rate, we've passed the year, we'll pause it there. Sorry, I got a little distracted talking about stuff. And we're currently still upgrading our things. So, yeah. On the plus side, because of our recent advancements, we've gone from about a max of 400 troops to about 1,200, over 1,200. So we've tripled the amount of armies that we can raise. And next time, our goal will be to claim Samur, and make ourselves a duke, or a high chief, as the case may be. At which point, we'll try and secure our heartland. Probably keep EU for now until we have to give it up. 'Cause here's the thing. Once we can raise to High Chief, we will get... we will hopefully be able to control more lands personally before we have to start handing it out to other people. So EU will probably remain with us for a while, and it seems to be providing us with cash. So hopefully we'll have to save up some money once we've organized a fair bit of... once we've organized a bit of our infrastructure to try and raise funds so that we can pay off the assassins before, you know, they decide to send, well, a warning, shall we say. But until then, my name is Bright Ops, and I look forward to hearing from you.